Hello everyone, welcome back after so much of long wait. And the reason being is there are a lot of project work and all tech related assignments and classes. But today I'm going to answer all my LinkedIn DMs, which I mostly get like related to data engineering stuff and all. First of all, happy Navratri to all of you. And let's begin today's video. That is, what are the resources or what are the roadmaps to for data engineering? What resources should I look into? Okay, and what are some of the resources which can really help me to crack data engineering interviews? So, very first question, people ask me about roadmaps. Okay, there are a lot of mentors already available in YouTube, but still maybe the reach is not as much to the new people who are joining the industry or who have joined any master's program. So let's say I'll take an example. There was a guy who is already doing a master's in data science, but still he's confused whether he should jump into data engineering career or not. So, first question first. First of all, you need to figure out your interest because both data science and data engineering have huge market demand. When it comes to learning, when it comes to resources, you have to, there are a lot of resources already available. You have to figure out like what is best for you. Jobs are available for both of these jobs. Either it is data engineering or if it is data science. So let's talk about data engineering. If I talk about the roadmap of data engineering, there are a lot of mentors already available. You can check out like Suraz Ghimire's online learning center videos available on YouTube. Also, there are a lot of other mentors also. Let's say there is Shashank Mishra, there is Sumit Missile. Like they've already developed that roadmap that if you can check out on YouTube, they will help you a lot. For me, what I specify is first thing first, your programming language. You choose Java, you choose Scala, you choose Python. Each one of you is going to help you in data engineering, but programming knowledge is must to enter into data engineering field. You can get the, let's say most of the industries are using Java, Scala, Python. So Scala and Python are the most used programming language when it comes to work in data engineering. Most of the resources I have also marked in the description that you can check it out. So let's say you are learning Scala. Okay, so understand core concepts of Scala, like its data types, its basic functionalities, every concept. Just grab every concept thoroughly. Okay, even if you're choosing Python, then also you should know all the concepts of Python, whether it is object oops concepts, how the list is working in Python, what is difference between list and tuple, all the practical concepts. Also, if you are thinking to crack product based companies, then you need to look into the data structures and algorithm part also. You can also like either you can start building up along with your programming language or you can build it later, but that is very important. Once you're done with your programming language, the second important aspect of data engineering, or you can say major skill including in data engineering, is your SQL, structured query language. Now, again, there are a lot of resources. One of my favorite resources, which I'll recommend, is Ankit Bansal's SQL playlist. Okay, so that is the one. You can get your all concepts clear in the easiest way. Geeks for Geeks is another. There is a lot of other mentors also who are giving their SQL classes, who are clearing the SQL concepts in an easy way. Third thing is shell scripting. Shell scripting is also the most important part when it comes to data engineering. You can just start with Geeks for Geeks also to understand shell scripting. There is an online platform called Webinar in which you can practice shell commands, because most of the time, let's say you're working with EC2 instances, you're working with EMR, there you must be, even if you're working in online Hadoop edge node cluster, there also most of the time you will be using Linux operating system, and for that you'll be using shell scripting. So shell scripting is done. After that, so people still ask that whether I should, start Azure data engineering skill set, or whether I should look into Hadoop or Spark. What if I skip? So again, Hadoop, as for me, is very important to begin with data engineering, to understand distributed computing, to understand how parallelism works, to understand the algorithm of MapReduce. You can consider, so as programming language, we recommend C. We recommend C++ to learn first before any programming language. So as for big data engineering also, you should be doing this Hadoop concept. You should be learning at least this Hadoop concept. Okay. So for Hadoop resources, what should I look into? Again, there is Suraz Ghimire Online Learning Center videos. There are a lot of Sumit Mittal's videos also, which explain the concepts very well. And geeks of course, the best one. Like if you're looking for that, if you're a guy who love to watch documentation, not the videos, then geeks is the best platform for you. Now the second thing is Spark. After you have completed Hadoop, then you have to learn Spark. Now for Spark, what I will recommend is, I know, when I was a beginner, it's not easy to understand Spark concepts. Even if you give me the documentation, at first it is not easy. And why it is not easy? Because there are, there lack of awareness in getting the resources of from where to learn Spark. So if you understand the big data concept, if you understand Hadoop, you will be, it will be easier for you to understand Spark also. So you can watch Spark Sumit's videos, like in which the developers inside the Spark company itself explain Spark, the internals of Spark, the functionalities of Spark in an easiest way, or in they will go very in depth, that you will be, confident to understand Spark and to practice in Spark. There are also some of the videos available on, YouTube, in Spark Summits only, that will also help you to get hands-on labs also. So there is a platform called Databricks in which you can practice Spark programs, over the way. So you don't need to install anything. It is a web service, so you can just logging into community edition of databricks.com, and there either you can choose your language Python or Scala to practice with Spark. When it comes Python plus Spark, it becomes PySpark, but when it comes Scala with Spark, it becomes Scala Spark. Okay, there are a lot of other languages too, but these two are the major ones that are currently used by the IT industry. So this is a very important part, that is big data concepts, Hadoop and Spark. Now there you will get a lot of, data sets available over GitHub. And then what you have to do, one of the easiest way to practice Spark, once you got to know the internals of Spark, so what you need to do is just take out one SQL script from easy to a complex one, every function of SQL script. Now try to transform that SQL script, that logic, into PySpark. So the same result that you're getting with SQL, you will get with PySpark also. In this way, you will get a good grip on PySpark. Okay. So there are a lot of data sets available. There is one website called Spark by Examples that also provides, very much good content to practice PySpark. It's not that tough that we, consider it. It is easy once you start practicing it, or once you start working on it. So this is about Spark. Now next comes, we have, let's say, once you're done with all this concept, you should be knowing at least, fundamentals of visualization tool. That is also very important for a data engineer. So you can take it as optional too, but companies still use, a data engineer should be having at least a basic understanding of visualization tools. Let's say Power BI, let's say ClickSense. So that is also becomes very important. The last thing is you should be knowing cloud fundamentals. Pick out any cloud. Now you like it is becoming the major skill set in any company. Okay, so in this way your profile will get richer, and cloud will never go outdated. So you can pick up any cloud, let's say Azure, GCP, and AWS, and start at least understand the fundamentals of the cloud whichever you are choosing. So that is what I will recommend to you. But still, there are a lot of mentors which are available who have already explained these all concepts in the easiest way. But this was the step by step what you should pick up. Okay, so I hope this answered all your LinkedIn question. If not, you can still connect to me via LinkedIn, or you can drop your comments in the comment section and I'll be answering it very soon. If you like it, please like and subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you and happy Navratri.